Guten Nacht, meinen Freunds. Star Wars Galaxy of Yeti here, coming to you with another roster review. This one's for Moosbart, coming from my my Discord chat. He actually asked me to do this before I went on my trip, but I didn't exactly have time before I left, so just getting into it now. As we're getting through a little bit of a black backlog, getting back in the swing of things. So as you can see here, he's rocking him in the mid 200s at the moment in his arena, but he's rolling mace for 8 up here at in his fleet. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna go in and we're gonna look at his squads first before we get into the old fleets business. As you can see, fair amount of G12s. We've got 3.5 mil. Lots of +5s, +5, +5, +5, +5, +5, +5, +5, +5. I mean, I'm liking that. I'm not seeing a lot of naked G12s. I'm seeing a lot of developed ones. Oh wow, Royal Guard. Okay. I guess he was hoping for that rework, or he did it a long time ago to run with his. Oh, cool, Arc. Nice. So let's get in here and start getting to town. As you'd imagine, 501's pretty fully developed from what we can see. I mean, that's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, I want to see some more relics going on here, but all in all, I can't argue with any of this. It's nice having a clone team like that. Let's go and have a look at Galactic Republic right off the bat, because I know this is going to be his main area. C-3PO's ready to go. We got Padme needing a relic. Where's General Kenobi? Kenobi's needing his relic. But all in all, this is a pretty well developed. Oh, Cup! Neglected Cup! No! Anyway, yeah. All in all, this is going to be really solid. I mean, getting some relics on these guys. Some of these key guys, like you know, your Padme team, and getting Kenobi up to R5, R6, R7. That's going to be amazing, especially when you get the negotiator going. But all in all, you know, this is really close to General Skywalker in terms of what I'm seeing over here. Let's go check out the Sept droids and see how close he is on that side, because this is, you know, that's all very promising. Sept droids, you got Grievous at 10. The droids are for the most part developed. That's good. They just need some gear. They need some relics going on here. Obviously, big important relic is this battle droid, and a B2 I would call another pretty important one. In terms of the actual Sept droid team and the Skywalker event, get 12 on Ventress. Ventress generally is there to die. Magna's there to die. So all in all, he's looking pretty good. He's looking like he's got some nice development, and he'll probably, if he gets the relics going, he'll probably be able to get General Skywalker next time he shows up, from what I'm seeing, which is pretty cool. That puts you in a really good position. You're ahead of a lot of people that way. You know, you've got your C-3PO. He's G12 already. So now let's go and look at some of the other areas. See what's going on here. I saw you're running JKR in the arena. Let's go check out the rest of your Jedi. Pretty fully developed in terms of things. I mean, we got Isla at G12 plus 3. That's pretty excellent. Or excellent in a very cool way. I like her stun on basic, that's for sure. I mean, it looks like you're close to that. I would almost, I would suggest getting the relics up on Anakin, moving away from Jedi Revan, and really throwing everything at your Padme team and getting your Sept droids team up. I think that's really the move. That or clones. You can run the clone nuke with Anakin in the arena, which is a great team, and you can climb you can climb through practically anything with that Shock T nuke team with Anakin. I'm not sure how it might do against General Skywalker. I guess very poorly, unless you outspeed them like crazy. That's another thing we can go and have a look at. This is a fresh roster review, we can go and have some look at some speeds and see what's really going on that way. Alright, so Revan's is fastest, not surprising there. Okay, no speed set though, that's interesting. But still, 137. With no speed set, 137, that's pretty solid. That's a really solid, really solid set, actually. Commander Luke second, got no issues there. 126, pretty decent. Pretty decent. I'd like to see him around 310-ish or so. Try to take on some of those Darth Revens. Shock T. 108. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be some, looks like the speed falls off quite a bit from that original set from Revan. You know, another 100 speed set. Not bad or anything, but you know, 113. Okay. I'm thinking speed is speed secondaries are going to be an issue. Let's see, full tenacity on boss. That's got to be a very bloody annoying boss to try to take down. 150 tenacity, only 93, so you're going to get ahead of him, but you're not going to do all that much if you're, say, if you're running like, you know, JTR or something. All in all, yeah, needs to work on the needs some work on the speeds. I'm definitely thinking that you need to have more speed sets that are around what these guys have versus in this area. All health, 97, 62. Yeah, that's something that's gonna need to be worked on. You're gonna need to put some crystals towards farming. A lot of slicing materials. Get those the mods you get that are decent. All your plus 10s, if they're like a blue or green or something, and a plus 10, just slice all those bad boys up to gold. Hope for the best. I'd like to see, definitely would like to see some development in the speeds, in the speed sets that you've got, and the speeds and the characters that you're bringing out here, because that's going to be a major issue. Just going forward, speed's always going to be a problem when it comes to this game. It's just speed is everything. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. First order. Okay. You know, I'd like to see some more development on Kylo and the other Kylo and First Order Stormtrooper. I see you've got Hux and Sith Trooper over here. Just I know First Order is going to be important going forward. That's something that's going to need some love. I mean, obviously, focus on your General Skywalker first. Do everything with that, and then, you know, work on like your First Order Resistance after that. Once you get everything going. Okay. Looks like he's putting on a lot of almost gears. Unless it's a usable character that can gain something from the extra stats from those particular pieces, I don't think it's really important to. I don't think it's very important to slap on unfinished gear levels on like your G8s, G9s, G10s. If you're not going to be able to do much with them, then, you know, all right. Nesty Nest is there. Okay, we're pretty far on Darth Revan. That's fine. That's, with how close you are currently to General Skywalker, that's not a concern. That's not a worry at all. Traya being left at G8 is kind of an issue, I'm going to go ahead and say. Nihilus and Scion need work. They're not particularly difficult to get up to G11, and they can take out most bug teams at G11, just the trio. So that's something to think about. Just looking here. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even bother with Darth Revan at this point. Just focus everything you've got on getting that General Skywalker. Get him as fast as you can. Which, like I said, you should be able to get him next time around without too much struggle with the development that you've currently got and the characters you've got up to 7 stars and geared all ready to go. Let's go ahead and look over on the fleet side. Obviously, fleets here are definitely a bonus. Got relics on Bosk and Anakin. I mean, you're just ready for that negotiator. It's like, I know you've been using Mace to good effect, and if you really wanted to, you could probably even go for the Malevolence first, just because of how well you've been doing with the Endurance. it's just a question of whether you'd like to use what you've already got developed. Like you've got the Galactic Republic fleet, so it would just be a clear upgrade on the cap ship. So I mean, that's something to genuinely to think about. But it looks like your fleet arena isn't the nastiest. By just looking at the Mace fleet getting as high and staying as high as it does regularly. But all in all, I mean, your fleets look pretty good in that sense. You've got like a baby Falcon fleet as a secondary, which is kind of cool. That gives you some options in GAC and in Territory Wars. You've even got a third fleet with the bugs and your leftovers. Like your TIE Fighter or TIE Advance kind of thing, your bounty hunters that you're not using with the Mace fleet and such. Yeah, it gives you an option of 3 fleets there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, basically, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking fleets aren't that much of a problem. Like I would just to kind of get into with everybody, you've either got to pick your Malik or General Skywalker, and you got to pick Malevolence or Negotiator, and one of them's got to happen for your arena and for territory wars going forward and this kind of thing. So it's definitely something to think about. Definitely need to work on some of your speed secondaries and really put a lot of work into getting those mods sliced up and trying to hit those 20-25 speed kind of mods. And but all in all, I like to see the completeness of developments. I mean, you're going lots of G12 plus 5s. I dig that. Obviously, it's a bit of an older account, so there's been more time to develop more characters completely. You're crying out for Padme's relic and to get that team into the arena and really start doing some serious damage. It looks like you're nearly there. You just got to get those finishing pieces on your Padme and Ahsoka and GK, and then you're just rocking and rolling at that point with C-3PO or with Yoda, however you want to play it. Anyway, overall, it's interesting, the game now. There's not a lot to really do because there's so much requirements necessary for the things that are relevant now. So it really cuts down something like a roster view, because before it was like you can go this route, you can go this route, blah 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 blah, and now it's like, okay, Sky Guy or Malik, Negotiator or Malevolence, get in there, because that's kind of where we're at in this game, the way that they've developed things. So I know, like I said, I like what I see. It looks like you're ready for relics on a bunch of characters. You really got to focus on getting those relics out because they're really going to improve your account. Obviously, I would hyper focus on your Sept droids and on your Padme team. It's like you've got everything it needs to take to get General Skywalker. You just got to get the gear levels and got to finish out those 2 Sept droids. I think it was Droideka and B1. Get that last star, and then you're just good to go. Then you'll have your General Skywalker, and you'll have all the 501s. I didn't mean to click on him. You'll have all your 501 ready to go, and you can roll it right into the arena and start hitting top of your arena, basically. And it shouldn't be a deterrent based on speed mods and stuff like that. You should be able to just rock into it, get through most of those Maliks and such. But anyway, it's one of those ones where your focus on Galactic Republic has paid off. Everything's shifted in that direction for the Septs and there's you've got some work. You've got Jedi Training Ray already. So like after you get your General Skywalker geared up, I wouldn't slide into the Darth Revan farm. I'd go right into your getting gear on your First Order and your Resistance. Go that way. Stay ahead of for like a free to play, just like trying to stay ahead of what's really pushing instead of looking behind you is kind of what you got to do and finish out what you can. So I mean, maybe pick like First Order or Resistance and focus on it and get it done after you get your General Skywalker requirements all sorted out. Like you get your set droids up, you get a couple of relics on there, you get a couple of relics on the Padme team. You get those guys up, and then you can kind of shift on. And you've got the bones of a really strong account the way things have gone. So build it out, flesh it out. get those relics on, and I think you'll be rocking and rolling for a long time. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and throw a subscribe if you haven't already, because subscriptions are great for little channels like mine. If you want your roster review of your own, come into my Discord channel and give me a shout, and I'll put the link in the description below so you can have something to click on there. And as always, have a good one.